phones. Yo, bitch, call all on 'em. Yo, bitch, stalk all on 'em. Had to put a pause on 'em. I got Louis V on. I got double G's on. I got D&G on. Shit, I got 3 designers on. Hey, bitches talking about boy, but I ain't even coming strong. And these niggas broke, been.
Your girl Sarah back at it with another video, and today I'm gonna be telling y'all my 10 goals for when I start college. So number one is I wanted to study more. Like when I start college, it's a fresh new start in a brand new school, and I have a lot of goals ahead of me, and number one is study more. I feel like in high school and elementary school I didn't take the time to study and actually prioritize my classwork and stuff, and I put friends and hanging out with friends and going to, whatever, first. I put that first, and I should have studied more so I could have made better grades, and yeah. Two is take more notes. I wish I would have took more notes because I could always refer back to them before a test and study those, and it would help me a lot because back in high school I didn't really take a lot of notes, but when I did, it wasn't a lot and it didn't really help me. So take more notes is number two. Three, manage your time. Starting college is going to be very, very stressful because I have 16 credit hours that I'm taking, and like not even a full semester. That's just a term. And so I need to learn how to manage my time and set, I just need to manage my time because I'm going to have a lot of things going on, and it's going to be very stressful if I don't. Four, always be productive. If I'm just sitting around in my room and I have a big test coming up, I need to start being productive, and I need to start, studying or looking over something. I just need to do something related to school so that way I make sure I pass that test. So yeah. Number five is ask questions. In a classroom in high school, it's kind of embarrassing to ask questions, just because you're afraid they're gonna laugh at you for your questions or whatever. But in college is a whole different story. They understand that things are gonna be confusing because college is nothing like high school. It's a lot harder and a lot more stressful, and asking questions is not a weird thing. It's not a bad thing at all. So I need to learn how to ask questions and speak up when I don't understand anything. Number six is be respectful towards everyone. In college, there's going to be a lot of people. Even if in a community college, there's going to be a lot of people. So you need to just be respectful because not all of my friends are going to be going to that same college. Only 2 of my friends are going to be going there, and out of my whole friend group. So if I want to learn how to make new friends, I need to be respectful towards everyone and respect everyone. Number 7, use a planner. I think a planner is very important starting in any school, high school, anything. But since, like I said, college, you have a lot of things going on, and there's a lot of things going on, so you just need a planner to write everything down so that way you could be organized more. And so yeah, which leads to number 8 is stay organized. You're gonna probably have a lot of schoolwork, especially me because I have 16 credit hours in one single term. That's not even a full semester. So there's going to be a lot of schoolwork between my music classes that I'm taking from the scholarship I got, and then plus my core classes. I'm going to have a lot of things going on, a lot of homework probably, and a lot of papers, so I need to get some folders and stay organized, or you can get some binders and put tab dividers in them and some page protectors and just stay organized so that everything's not a mess and you can't find something one day. That's probably wise because you're not organized. 9, be prepared. Don't walk into a classroom and not have a pencil like you do at high school. Don't do that because those professors will take it like very seriously. So make sure that you have your highlighters, your pencils, your pens, anything, your books, and your homework, and just anything. Just make sure you have that because they take it very seriously, and they're very well, I don't know what to say. They're very strict. But I mean, you'll have some that will have those type of materials in class, because some students can't get that stuff. But because college is very expensive, and then plus your school shopping. But yes, there'll be some teachers that's kind of lenient and more laid back, but then there's some teachers that's pretty strict. And number 10 is stay positive. You're going to have a lot of things going on, like I said, and your friends aren't going to always be there after high school and college, and you just, there's going to be a lot of things going on, and you need to learn how to stay on the positive side of things and not like get too stressed out from your schoolwork or not seeing your friends or not being able to hang out with anybody all the time like you used to in high school. You need to learn how to prioritize your stuff, like I said before, and stay positive and stuff, so that way you don't get stressed out and then end up dropping out. Remember that you have goals, and that I don't know, you just have goals, and without those goals you're just nothing if you don't. I'm not saying that not going to college is a bad thing, 'cause some people go straight into work and that's a good thing. But for those of you that are going to college, you need to make sure that you stay on task and stay focused on those goals, so that way you can be successful one day. And because back then, in probably around my sophomore, junior year, I wasn't even worried about college. I was in the wrong friend group, and I was just not, my head wasn't on straight. And my parents were a big impact on that, and they basically like put me on the right path, and they helped me a lot. And now I have goals, more than 10 goals that I even said. I have a lot of goals, and I have everything planned out, and I'm just ready to be successful. So my plan is that I already graduated high school. As you can see, I have my diploma sitting right here. I graduated high school on May 27th at 9 o'clock at my high school. And it was in the morning, and it was very hot. But we have a lot of people, because at my high school we had a bunch of people, like over 400 people were graduating at the same time. We didn't separate it was all one big graduation. So I graduated high school already. That was one of my first goals that I set after I got out of the trouble, was graduate high school. Don't drop out, don't get pregnant, don't do any of that stuff, don't do stupid crap. And I already completed one of those goals. I graduated, and next thing was college. I got a scholarship into the fine arts program at my community college that I'm going to now, and I got a music scholarship for singing, and that would be a whole different story time. But basically my plan is to do my core classes at the community college with the scholarship of music that I have. So the scholarship pays for like $4,000 of my tuition, which is a lot because I'm only going there for 2 years, so they paid for a majority of it. So I'm going to go there to the community college for my core classes, and then I'm going to transfer over to this university. I'm not going to say which one. I'm going to transfer over to this university and go for a 4-year to get my BSN in nursing. And I don't know what type of nurse I want to be yet, but I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, I was thinking of being either a trauma nurse or a NICU nurse, but I'm not sure, because at first I just wanted to be an RN or a phlebotomist, and then I started thinking more about the pay and the benefits, and now I'm rethinking everything. So yeah, so those are my goals, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if y'all want to see more videos.